Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. The Ravens trying to hold on and claim victory. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Bears, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Huntley to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Johnny Hekker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On first down, Gilmore. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st and 10, Gilmore. Wide open receiver, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Off play action. Gilmore. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Gilmore. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Huntley. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. To throw, Huntley. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pryor has it complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On 3rd down, Huntley. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I'll think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. Well, look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Again, it's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Robinson up the middle. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
13 yards there and a Washington first. On the give, here's Robinson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Gilmore looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Gilmore looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down. Huntley. He finds his man, complete. That's Myers. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On 2nd down, Cartwright. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 42. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first down, Huntley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Cartwright. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Bears on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
On 2nd down, Cartwright, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Washington offense heading out. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gilmore. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gilmore. And that is incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is taken at the 23. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Myers. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
On 1st down, Cartwright. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Huntley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Cartwright. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Cartwright about 3 yards there to the 27. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Huntley. Able to find Pryor. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Back to throw. Huntley caught on the slant. Touchdown Bears. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Washington offense going back to work. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. To throw on 2nd down. Gilmore. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 1st and 10, Gilmore. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw. Gilmore. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Gilmore. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. operating from the gun. Gilmore leads it for Penny. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw on 3rd down, Huntley. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end, not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario.